Welcome back to this Multiplay Counter-Strike challenge sponsored by Huntronics. We are into this third map of the grand final between Infused and XMG. Currently Infused are 2-1 up. Remember, they were one map up. Make sure my mic's muted before I talk a lot. Yep, it is. Infused were 1-0 up, remember, from coming through the upper bracket. And this is the knife for the third map. XMG picking up that first map of Mirage on overtime, but straight away, second map, Updust 2, Infused brought it back to 21-18 in overtime. And it is just Shiki left here in the knife for XMG. Has managed to get one, but it is kind of Benny Hill theme. Needs some Benny Hill music really for this sprint run. Of course, this is the knife veto. It decides what teams we will be playing on, but Shiki does indeed go down to Danielson. Infused get to choose what side they want to start on, and they will be starting on CT, so we should be going live straight away with this third map of the I-51 CSGO Grand Final. Are we live? No, have funds were said. It does look like we are live indeed at this stage, so I'll be casting the first round here. Infused versus XMG, and we do have a attempted double nade on Banana from the team Infused guys, but didn't work out in the end. No damage done whatsoever, and bomb is dropped at T-steps. Very slow round coming out from XMG. Not wasting any time. Sorry for the lag there. I think it was Kaya plugging in his keyboard. So 0-0 in this map so far of Inferno, third map of this grand final. But all 5 players are heading up towards this B bomb site. Red Snake has been spotted. T-Sac, of course, already on this bomb site. Red Snake actually helps him out there. T-Sac getting 2 frags here, and 3 players down already. Critical and Power, the 2 players remaining. Red Snake on very low HP is finally taken down, but Critical 1 versus 4 situation gets the second frag. Can he get any more out of this? Has to get the bomb planted if they want to buy up on the third round. But Critical is sat down from Danielson. An assist coming in, I guess, from Robin. 1-0 score is for Infused, and they're off to a good start. We should be seeing 2 more rounds coming in for Infused, unless XMG do get a plant this round. But if they don't, we'll be on another eco for the third round. But back to Kaya now to cast for this third map.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot more difficult for XMG to try and get the plant. And something Big said earlier to me was that I think the last time XMG and Infused played, I can barely speak anymore, Big, played earlier on in the day, I believe Infused won Inferno. So if I'm wrong, let me know in the chat. But here we go. It's going to be Robin mowing down 2. Daniel says, thank you very much, I'll have a few as well. And it's 2-0 already, and that's me done for that round.
Yeah, XMG not able to get the plant there, just instantly shut down. Early buy coming out. Early buy coming out. 2 players, Pyle and JT, don't have head armor. I'm not sure if Infused will be expecting it, but you do have to take some risks in these finals. Spuds, of course, without an op, but 4 players heading towards that middle area. It does look like they're going to push up very quick here. Now remember, Infused might think they're on an eco here, and they have obviously found out that it is not. Great nade coming in from Spuds, but Danielson and Robin are in pit here. Does look like they're going to be doing that wrap round arch here. Spuds may be spotted by Critical. Critical very close here. Critical with a nice frag. Danielson and Robin have to do a huge job here. Red Snake actually taken out as he was coming through CT, but Danielson doing a lot of damage there. Robin's actually gone down in pit. Critical. Oh, I thought that was a jump shot, but Critical did manage to get that frag early on there. 1 versus 3 for T-Sac. Not sure if Infused were expecting the buy up. I mean, the XMG hadn't bought, but that was a great nade. Just landed on his feet there. I'm not sure what the hell happened there, but T-Sac getting that frag onto Critical, but T-Sac only on 4 HP. Parl, of course, on 100 health on this bomb site. Shaky peeking up from Chuck, but I think T-Sac will be running away to save that FAMAS and head armor. And a Molotov, a kit as well, so a fair bit of cash on him. 4,650 equipment value. So Infused losing out the buy round really. I'm not sure if they're expecting XMG to do that quick buy. Pyle and Shiki aren't really hunting them down. So 2-1 the scoreline, and Infused losing out in the third round. They're not going to buy up. It's just going to be, or they are. They're forcing it. Okay. That's going to leave them a little bit poor for the next round. They have been able to buy, but not the same amount of flashes and nades that the T side of XMG were able to buy up.
Yep. XMG with the more powerful AK-47s in hand, and on paper, arguably better players. But when you look at the score so far, it's been Infused who have proven that they are the better team. Spuds is holding Arch by himself. He's going to fall back. He normally tries to hold it with the AWP, but Infused are on a forced buy, and when there's a forced buy floating around, it normally points out that the CTs are low on cash. So here we go. Spuds is going to fall back to the bomb site. JT takes out Robin. As XMG prepare to push this... oh, wait, no. Oh, they've got the round to CT spawn. Critical leading the surge into this B bomb site. They can spot Chak, and the nade will go flying towards New Oranges. Chak with that first kill. He sees the rest of the XMG players coming. Powell only on 1 HP, so one bullet will do it. It's Red Snake who's coming in from somewhere in and around this bomb site. It's Shiki to save it for XMG. We're all eyes on the man from the northeast at the moment. Here comes Danielson. I don't know if Shiki spotted him, but Shiki needs to pick up that bomb. But he's got 30 seconds to do so. So if he's going to try and play his cool, calm and collected. I don't think Danielson's seen him. Red Snake will now hear the bomb get picked up, and Shiki will try to plant it and use the fountain to cover him up. He's faked the plant. Danielson's going to poke out. Sheik is going to pull the trigger. Danielson is still on 36 HP, so it's not round over just yet. But is it game over now? It is, well, not game over, round over more like it. 3-1 in favour of Infused. And Infused, they won the pistol round. They unfortunately lost against XMG when they pushed them with that early buy, but it's good to see that they'll regain their confidence now. They're on that forced buy, but they still won the round, Biggs, 3-1, and it turns out that that forced buy was indeed the right decision for them to make.
Yep, the force buy did indeed work out for them. Only 2 players left for Infused, so obviously having to buy up weapons once again, but we did have a FAMAS drop and an M4 drop coming out there for the Infused players. It is a 4-man stack towards this A bomb site for the T side of XMG. T-Sack taking out JT on Banana there, but Robin sitting on top of the site box, doing a fair bit of damage there to one of those players. Not really going to do anything with that nade, and they're walking all the way around to Arch here. Spuds has to get something here out of Pile, and oh, I think he's going to get pushed here. He could die in this situation. Gets one frag, he's out of ammo. Oh, picks up the triple, and Robin saves him there. Really just comes in the nick of time. Saved by the bell. 4-1 in favour of Infused. XMG not able to really get anything at all out of that round. So they are on their buy round, as you can see there on the right hand side. 0 cast for 3 of the players, 1 on 150 for XMG. So they are struggling economically once again. But we have said this is a CT side of map, but it can go either way from what we've seen before. But Spuds without the op.
Yeah, Spuds without the AWP, and let's see how it pans out. Infused 3 rounds up. The score is 4 rounds to 1 in favour of Infused, and they've opted to stick only Chak on this B bomb site. But who cares about the B bomb site? Because this herd of terrorists are pushing all the way around and wrapping around Banana, and they want to get the bomb down on this bigger A bomb site. Shiki coming in with the double, and now Chak is stuck between a rock and a hard place. And by the looks of things, he's just going to try and save this AK-47. I'm pretty sure after around 10 to 15 seconds or so, XMG will probably head over towards that B-bomb site and try and track him down. But the question at hand now is whether they'll find him. What do you think, Biggs?
They will. They should try to hunt him down here. It doesn't look like they're doing it with any great haste. They are beginning to run now, but I think JT may find him. Actually, he's went towards T-spawn, so I don't think XMG are going to find Chak just in time, or T-Sack. I think it's Chak or something, the way you do say it, or T-Sack as we would just say it. But 4-2 the scoreline in favour of Infused. XMG winning that round with the bomb, exploding T-Sack. Doing a few drops here, looking to be in a pretty good situation able to buy. But Spuds, of course, has the op. Critical yet to bring out the op on this T side just yet, but Spuds isn't going for that aggressive pick mid. Not yet anyway, and it is four players heading towards Banana there to take some quick control of it, but I would expect Red Snake and T-Sack to smoke it up eventually at some stage. No smokes just as of yet, but I think they have made some noise. So yep, smokes do indeed. Oh, T-Sack through the smoke, able to take out one. Can he get any more? Takes out Critical, does a lot of damage here. 4-man from T-Sack, and it is just Pile left 1 versus 5 situation. TSAC getting that first little pre-fire, is pushing for the ace, not able to get it. It is an ace, I think, but or close to the ace. But Pyle with 2 quick frags in response. Maybe not the best idea for Infused to hunt them down just yet. Just let Pyle come and try hunt for that bomb. But it is a good crossfire, it looks like, going down. I mean, Pyle has 2 flashes. Spuds, of course, with the op here waiting. He is going to flash over this bomb site, so Spuds is pretty blind, but Danielson is here to help out. Robin is rotating around, but nice flick shot onto Pyle from Spuds. 5-2 the scoreline in this first half of the third map. Remember, if Infused win this, they will win the grand final of this I51 CSGO tournament, because they are currently 2-1 up in maps and it is best of 5, remember.
Yep, Biggs hit the nail on the head. If Infused win this map, they will be crowned our champions. Only a few months after being crowned as the Epic 12 champions. And Spud says, I'll be the man to instigate this second LAN in a win for my team, despite the few roster changes that they've had in recent weeks. Obviously losing their leader in Declan as well. But let's see what XMG can pull out the bag. They're only 1 man down, and it's not the end of the world just yet. Critical is going to look to push around. Oh, Spuds is there. Spuds misses his shot. It's not often we see him do that. But Critical is on his rollerblade. He's going to carry on going towards there. Robin with the double. And it's all down to Shiki. But he is now literally down on the floor. He was killed. 6-2 in favor of Infused. And as it stands, Infused looks strong, but the thing about XMG is after this eco, you never know when they'll buy up and just hit you hard, and the momentum will suddenly swing in their favor, because that's what it's been like on the past 2 maps of this final that we've casted. And XMG, they really are one of those surprise teams who can disappear for about 5 rounds, then all of a sudden reappear once again.
Yeah, they have made quite a few comebacks already. In the past 2 games of this final, a nade coming out and doing a lot of damage to Shiki there. It is an eco, remember, with the push coming in a quad, and we should have Robin getting a few more frags here, which he does indeed. 2 frags at least there. Danielson picking up 2, and Spuds with a headshot onto Hudsley, so easy little eco bash. Nice short round from me. 7-2 the scoreline in favour of Infused, and we do have a bye coming out for XMG. Of course, Spuds with that op, and Critical yet to get the op out in T side. We did see him with the op a few times on T side, but yeah, 7-2 to Infused.
So Spuds with that big green gun at mid. I think he's heard Shiki come from second mid. Oh, he spotted his arm, but he's missed him by an inch once again. And now, this is the thing about Spuds. He pulls the trigger, then falls back. But who cares about falling back, because Critical is telling his teammates, no falling back, guys. Let's get balls deep into this bomb site, and it's exactly what they're doing. 4 versus 3, slight advantage in the CT, and that advantage goes down the drain, and now is back again. 3 versus 2. It's Critical with bags and bags of experience under his belt, up against Danielson and Jack. Jack is spotted. Surely, no, Jack wasn't knocked down, and Critical is left on only 1 HP with the weight of the world on his shoulders. Now, what Critical is thinking here, what's going through his mind, he has to think fast. He knows that Jack normally plays on the B bomb site. He knows that the last time he saw Jack was in Arch. So what Critical is thinking now is, right, I'm going to head over to the other bomb site, try and get the bomb down so I'm guaranteed the plant money at least, and try and catch Jack. And Critical is a genius, and he'll be an absolute monster if he manages to pull this round off. He's only on 1 HP, and all it'll take from Danielson is just to throw a flash and hit Critical anywhere in the body. So Danielson with his M4 up against the Kalashnikov of Critical. And let's see how this unfolds. Danielson is slowly approaching the bomb. He's started the defuse. Where is Critical? Biggs is telling me he's run out of time. Critical with a 2 versus 1 clutch. And I said he was a genius. And we've already clarified that. But I said if he was to get the 2 versus 1 clutch, he'd be a beast. And that is what he is. And he's even rounded the round off and rounded the clutch off by writing noob in the chat.
But what's even more special about it, though, is he was on 1 HP from TSAC on that encounter in Arch. He was left on 1 HP. And he managed to pull out a 1v2, got the bomb plant, and somehow Infused weren't able to kill him there at the very end. So that is a big round for XMG. It was a round they didn't deserve, but Critical did manage to get it there. Critical, of course, smoking up deep arch there. I mean, that leaves Spuds in a little bit of a situation where he has to fall back into a smoke, but the smoke comes out in arch. Will they push around deep arch? No, they will not. It will be on this bomb site, and Robin gets one frag. I was waiting for him to get another there, but we do have Danielson waiting on top of pit here. Can he get any more? It is 3 versus 2. The bomb will be planted on the... No, it won't. It won't be planted on the bomb site. But Danielson with a nice reaction shot. Critical is on the bomb site, waiting there with that AK-47. And can he get the frag? No, he cannot. Critical not able to pull off a 1 versus 3. 8-3 the scoreline is in favour of Infused. And there will be an eco coming out for XMG this round. Infused, of course, worth enough money to buy up for the remaining players who had died there. But yeah, Critical not doing so well. I mean, he could pull off a 1 versus 2 with his AK and 1 HP, but not with a 1v3 with a decent amount of health on his side.
Yep, so we can put Critical's clutch behind us now. That nade will surely... No, it deals no damage, and Spuds is going to fall back. He normally has the AWP. This time around, he has an M4, and they're all going to run straight into his crosshair. That is brilliant from Spuds. He's only up against an eco, but still, the way he controlled that weapon, Biggs, was still very, very good. And Infused, on a CT-sided map, even though we've seen it be slightly T-sided recently throughout this tournament and in recent weeks, this is what we've come to expect from Infused. This is what, historically, we've expected from the CTs on Inferno. And they are 6 rounds to the good, and the score going into round number 13 is 9-3.
Yep, 9-3 in favour of Infused. Infused looking to be in a pretty good situation here. They are having a quick push in mid, actually, from... it's actually going to be up to Robin here. A lot of players pushing around quad here. And Robin didn't know at that stage, and Critical with that shot. Instantly taking out Spuds as well. Critical with the 3-man, single-handedly taking that A bomb site, and it does look like Red Snake and Shaq, or T-Sac, whatever the hell you want to call him, is going to be saving... Are they saving those weapons? T-Sac's actually hunting out for... some exit frags, maybe, but definitely Red Snake saving in runes there. I mean, 2 versus 5 situation to retake the bomb site with only 2 Molotovs on the smoke. It's not going to be a fun time, so they have decided to save this. Oof. And it will be 9-4, and of course only 2 rounds remaining after the bomb explodes in this first half of the 3rd map of this best of 5 grand final. Oh, T-Sac. He's going for the knife. God, T-Sac, and he has knife shaky. And he gets a lot of cash from that. I mean, that's 1,000. And the knife coming in and shaky. 9-4 the scoreline. He's not very impressed about that. And he might actually be able to... He is able to drop here, and he has dropped an op, so that knife has actually helped Infused there. But 9-4, 2 rounds to go, including this round. And Infused are still ahead at this point.
I feel quite bad because I actually missed the knife. I missed the knife, I wasn't looking. Yeah, I missed it, I wasn't looking. But good news if you're an XMG fan is that it is still 5-on-5. They haven't suffered any casualties just yet. Spuds with that AWP. They keep pushing him back, but hello, they're going to go all the way round towards this B bomb site. Red Snake is being disposed of, and Jack, that's very, very intelligent play from him. He's put that Molotov down, and he's going to hold up XMG. So the question at hand now is, are G and JT going to carry on going towards this B bomb site, or are they gonna have a change of heart and go towards the A bomb site? Shiki at the moment is in a bit of a pickle. He's sort of sat in Vietnam. Oh, have they spotted him? Oh, he's completely missed the CTs at mid, and it's Shiki. I think I called him a ninja early on in the tournament, and he's doing it again. He's not made. Oh, finally they tracked him down. I think a bit. The radars of Infused started beeping, saying that there's an enemy close by. But Infused are going to rush towards this A bomb site where Spuds is currently dominating with the AWP. 1 more to go, and that man is HuzG. But HuzG gets the kill, and it's HuzG on 1 HP to try and imitate what his teammate Critical did earlier on in the game. But Biggs, he couldn't do it, and the score going into the last round of the first half in this I-51 final is 10-4.
Yes, Sheiky was hiding in Vietnam at the end of that round, just round here, and he did hear the players pushing down. There's one in bench, second mid, and of course Spuds still round the A bomb site. But I think he thought they'd actually pushed Banana at that stage, and the B push was still on, but it definitely wasn't. There was players still all around that close to that A bomb site at least. But once again, XMG going for that kind of app / mid control. We do have Spuds sitting at mini pit. He's not playing aggressive whatsoever at Arch here. Might be able to get a kill onto Critical if he peeks it. Silly enough. Smoke comes in, is only a smoke. Of course he doesn't know that. The flash comes in and he will be sitting to the right of this. Spuds. Oh, he got the no scope! Critical was taken. I mean, he was completely blind there, but they are pushing towards CT spawn there. Resnate getting one frag on the pile. And two players in Banana. HudsG stuck in Arch with a bomb. If HudsG gets taken out by Robin maybe, which he doesn't, HudsG, of course, hearing all those footsteps, could make his way back to the A bomb site, which it does look like he's doing. Oh, Spuds has been dinked. HudsG picking up a second frag there. It is Danielson, the player in pit here, to try hold it. He does have JT and Sheiky rotating round, so Danielson will be the man in the moment. Does do a lot of damage to HudsG, takes him out. Can he take out JT? If he can do a lot of damage, yes he can. Sheiky with the up, 13 HP, 1 versus 3. I don't think it's going to happen for Sheiky, and this last round of the first half could indeed go to Team Infused, but Sheiky smashed in the head by Danielson, who had worked his way around pit. 11-4 the scoreline in favour of Infused. Really good half there. XMG only getting 4 rounds there. I mean, pistol once again. If Infused win the pistol, we won't be seeing XMG buying until the 4th round. They'll have to eco another 2 times after that, unless they do the force buy again like they did in the T side. But it would be interesting to see if Infused pick up this pistol. If XMG need to get the pistol to keep it within the game again, but you know they have made good comebacks as we've seen. So over to you, Kai.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head that we've seen quite a few comebacks come in from XMG, but Infused, if they win this pistol round, theoretically it should put them on 13 rounds, sorry, and from then on I think it's going to take a miracle for XMG to get back in the game, but take nothing away from them. I keep saying this and I'll say it again, they're a quality side, they're a world-class side, and they've got bags of experience under their belts. So 4 terrorists just crowding round in and around apps. Red Snake is faking B all by himself, and HudsG and JT and Critical. There's no one left on the A bomb site bar JT, and the terrorists stampede in towards this bomb site and say, right, thank you very much, that wasn't too difficult, was it? But let's see how XMG are going to try and stop the Infused players on this bomb site. Danielson and Spud stay nice and easy. Danielson with the clock, he will drop one, but he's got a hell of a lot to deal with. It's 3 from Danielson. Now it's down to Spuds. Spuds with the Glock versus Sheiky's P2000. And how on earth did Infused win that round? It was Danielson's round. He showed us why he's a crucial player for Infused. And they've won the pistol round, Biggs. 12-4. They've got the Galils in hand. And from here and onwards, you'd expect them to make it 13 and even 14-4.
Crit from Danielson playing on that bomb site. Just about lived with that encounter with the player pushing from mini pit. But that double onto site whenever the XMG players were pushing that. Danielson actually loses a lot of health there at the start of the round. But oh my god, this could be the the ceiling moments for Infused. If they can win out these last 2 or these 2 eco rounds, they'll be sitting on 14-4. XMG with another big job to come back here. But HudsG taken out by Resnake and Boiler. He will get encountered here by 2 players in mid, and JT with the CZ does manage to pick up that frag in the end. But 4 players for Infused still chilling around this middle area, not making any movements just yet. Robin actually is beginning to work up towards Banana. Sheiky, of course, CT pile on the bomb site, but it does look like we could be seeing an A push. The smoke coming in at Arch, but of course JT watching there. They have made a lot of noise here. Sheiky peeking CT, spamming with that 5-7, won't get to do anything too much here, and it'll be all up to Pile here. Pile taken down by Spuds, and I'd expect, well, Spuds just going huge, taking out Pile and Sheiky. Critical is going to walk through the smoke though. Oh, Robin spotted him, taking him out, leaving JT in a bit of a pickle. 1 versus 4 situation with this CZ. He only has 15 bullets left. Nice shot on the Spuds. Will he fall away with that? Yes, he is. He has got the exit frag. Keeps the CZ and the head armor for the next eco. Spuds and Red Snake, sorry, are the only two people to lose weapons, but can T-Sac lose these weapons? No. JT losing that head armor. 13-4 the scoreline is in favour of Infused. And Infused still have one more Eco-Duo. Of course, XMG did buy head armor and a range of those 5.7s P250, so they're not able to early buy this round. They were relying on getting some early eco frags in that round. Didn't work out that way. And 13-4 the scoreline. Could this be Infused closing out this final?
Yep, and AK's in hand, and Jack showing my XMG why winning that pistol round on T-side Inferno is so important. 13-4 in favour of Infused, and they've got the man advantage as well. Jack kindly enough throwing that weapon to one of his teammates who's on a bit more health than him. And here we go, flashes and smokes lobbed in, and where are Infused gonna go? Because they want to plant this bomb and stop the CT, from defusing it. Jack all around the corner. He dropped one with that new CZ75, but someone in and around this B-bomb site is lurking. It's JT and Apps, and he might just catch Robin with his pants down here. You know what? He does. And now at 3 versus 2, this looks a bit more likely for XMG. It's still going to be tough, but a bit more likely without a doubt. Spuds is all eyes on Apps. He's peeked out. He's spotted these CTs coming round. He's going to pull the trigger. Powell has got one, but will he be able to drop Spuds? Only time will tell. It's not going to be easy at all. It's very, very tough. And there you go. The right team won, Biggs. The team with the weapons won the round. But Infused now, they're so close to not only winning the game, not only winning the map, to not only winning the round, but winning the entire tournament. Yeah, so 14-5. Apologies if the last round was silent. Unfortunately, we had a few technical difficulties. Let's leave it at that. Shiki is awaiting the terrorists to rush in towards his B-bomb site. He will lob that Molotov out, and I think the ecoing terrorists might just about run into that Molotov. Nope, they're gonna change direction. The GPS is telling them to go elsewhere, and that's probably a good decision from the GPS, telling them to go where the traffic isn't. So XMG with AKs and M4s in hand as Danielson and co creep up second mid and normal mid, and maybe we'll see a few go into Apps, but at the moment, as expected, no surprise, the team with the weapons is the team winning the rounds. And by weapons I mean big boy weapons, I mean manly weapons, I mean AKs and M4s and rifles, and what a way to close out this eco round. XMG Crystal. I've called him Crystal again. XMG Critical getting the 3-man.
Hello, test. Yep, okay. I am back. 14-16. XMG picking up 2 rounds now. Infused, of course, on a bye once again. They are pretty close to closing this out. Critical doesn't have that op that we've seen him playing with on Inferno. ooh, it is an apps 4-man apps push here for Infused. Of course, that is only T apps, as you can see, but they will eventually get up into apps here. Hudsg, of course, on the balcony. He's just facing into the corner, listening for any sounds whatsoever. If these Infused players don't make a sound walking up apps here, they could take these XMG players by surprise. I mean, JT and Hudsg are both on canopy, but they're pushed out apps, and T-Sac has lost the bomb there, and Danielson picking up 2 frags there. Critical at, where is Critical? He is at mini pit. The rotate is coming through CT for those 2 players, but Critical will be able to push onto this bomb site. Hudsg is here. Bomb has been dropped. Danielson in pit has to get control of the site somehow, but Critical picking up a second frag. Red Snake left on 16 HP. 1 versus 2. Oh, the players lined up there, but Red Snake not able to convert. 14-7 the scoreline is, and Infused are yet to pick up a buy round just yet. It is 3 rounds in a row for XMG, but Infused on another eco, but they have quite a few rounds to play around with. I mean, another 7 rounds to play around with until XMG will be drawn up with them once again. So, you know, I mean, it's a decent amount of play room to try at least get the draw converted from that. But back to you, Kyle.
Yeah, and this is what I meant when I mentioned that with XMG, they could go and lose about like 10, 12 rounds in a row. Then all of a sudden, it's like welcome to the server. They randomly appear again, and that's exactly what we've seen from XMG. I mean, obviously the fact that Infused have had to eco a few rounds has contributed, but at 14-8, it doesn't look anywhere near as bad. And the money's raking in. Look, Critical on 12.8k, Hudsg on $10,000. So hopefully now, Biggs, you can do the honors of casting what I keep my fingers crossed won't be the last round or match point in Infused favour, because I want this game to go on long.
Do we want a 3rd overtime in the 3rd map of oh, Bruce Biggs Evans? So no. And yes. Could we have a 3rd overtime and a 3rd map of this grand final? I've never known there to be like three maps of overtime in a grand final before. But Infused taking this slow, just waiting around until the dying few seconds of the rounds. Once again, just trying to figure out if XMG go aggressive, try to get a pick. I'm kind of laughing in the background, but Critical with the shot on the Danielson, who decided to push Boiler there. 3 players waiting at mid. T-Sac still in apps here, trying to do some control. Oh no, it was technical problems. Critical aggressive push here into Boiler, does manage to take out T-Sac. Critical's 2nd frag of the round, so Critical once again stepping up, but Spuds, well, 3 players in mid, does look like they're going to head towards the B's bomb site, but it's looking less and less likely for Infused in this round. They are heading back to T-spawn just to save those weapons, which is a smart decision for Infused. 14-8 at this stage. Looking at Infused cash, not so great, so the save is a good idea. They could have a Galil drop coming in for Danielson and T-Sac. But look at the money in XMG. Hudsg 10k, Critical 13.4k. I mean, he's going to go up to even more money, Critical. He'll be close to 15k. But what's critical is Infused aren't getting any of these frags onto XMG early on and just losing players without any trades happening, which is not what you want to do. They want to keep XMG's economy under control, because XMG are building up the rounds here and getting closer and closer to that round 14 that Infused have at the moment. So yeah, 14-9 the scoreline, buy round once again for both teams, but of course Infused a little bit money strapped at the current time.
Yep, money strapped is the way to put it, but despite being slightly money strapped, in the words of Biggs, they have bought up 4 AKs and an AWP this round. Let's go and take a look at what Mr. Spuds is doing at mid. He is just reloading the weapon, so not much to see here. Chak is going to try and slowly creep his way in towards that, but he does have someone nearby. I can't quite tell. No, it was JT, and now JT has dropped down to quad. Nice and slow. Steady wins the race, of course. That's the old saying, and it seems to be a saying that Infused are standing by at the moment. Powell on the B-bomb site with Shiki as his right-hand man. Danielson prepares to push out a boiler. Oh, it catches JT with his pants down, but he couldn't register the bullets. And here we go. It's finally kicking off. It's the XMTW man in Hudsg. He's on 3, and he will fall back to this bomb site and lob that flash out to try and prevent the
these naughty little terrorists from getting the bomb down on this larger A bomb site. As G says, thank you very much. I want the ace. I want round number 10 for my team. And Mr. Hoods G gets the 5-man.
Great play from Huds G, waiting under that balcony. The smokes and flashes came in at mid. He wasn't blinded at all, and I think there was a little bit of miscommunication from Infused as to where Huds G was positioned, and that did allow him to get the easy peasy ace. 14-10 the scoreline. XMG have crawled this back 4 rounds until they're level up with Infused. And I think we're going to have another tight game on our hands unless Infused get a good bit of luck here. Critical with the M4A4 just flashing out mid there. I'm not sure what point that flash was, but double smokes coming in. 2 mid from XMG, but it is an eco, of course, from Infused, who are strapped for cash at the current time. Spud's actually very close here in Banana, trying to bail out a few nades, I guess, and that's exactly what he wanted. Some nades to be wasted on the B-bomb site. We do have one Molotov being wasted. No smokes just yet, but they just waited for the Molotov to get the full time out of that, and the smoke comes in indeed. 55 seconds left on the boards. It does look like it's going to be a B push here, but I think Pyle and Shiki will be able to hold this easy enough. I mean, Pyle, before we've seen him on these Uko bashes, another smoke coming down. That's going to waste another 14 seconds, but they're just going to push through it anyway. Pyle picking up 1, 2, 3 frags. Shiki with another. Pyle with the George 4-man. 14-11 the scoreline, and Infused will be on a bye. Once again, only 1 round away from securing an overtime, but XMG are closing the lead down. 14-11, 3 rounds to go until they're level with Infused. Can they do it? Can they bring it back? Can XMG even bring it back to 15, even 16-14? Not sure yet. I think Infused will eventually get a round, but yeah, I'm expecting another overtime.
Yeah, and I hate to mention it again, but this is what we've seen from XMG throughout the whole tournament. They sort of don't show up for about 5 rounds, and then before you know, don't show up for a half, and then before you know it, it's like welcome to the servers, and they win 10, 11 rounds in a row, and that's what they're doing at the moment. And Infused, they can't unlock the XMG defense right now. They're looking through all the keys, they're trying out all the strategies, all the tactics, but nothing is working. Diddly squat. But is this gonna work? They're gonna push straight in towards the B bomb site. JT is good. JT is very good before going down to the AK Kalashnikov of, I believe, yeah, that was Red Snake. 2 versus 4. Make that 1 versus 4. And, well, you know what? I might as well go to the loo, because by the looks of things, XMG are going to pull the comeback off, Biggs. And this is the XMG that I wanted to see at the start of the game. You know what I mean? It just seems like they only show up halfway through the game, and you do have to wonder what's wrong.
Yep, XMG always bringing it back in the latter stages of the game. 14-12 now, and Infused once again on the bye. They've lost 5 rounds in a row, so they are, well, 8 rounds in a row actually. They are able to buy up every round now from this stage, but they need a little bit of lady luck on their side to force this 15th round. I mean, looking at the cash, I mean, XMG are going to be able to buy up every round now for the last 3 rounds here. So there's no point trying to get rid of weapons. They need to get some round wins, but the Molotovs come in. Could be a great hold. T-Sac getting 1 frag. Pyle, oh no, Pyle and Shiki with 2 Molotovs getting 2 frags there. T-Sac, 29 HP. Red Snake, very low HP. And critical, and Shiki taking out the final 2 players. Great from Shiki and Pyle with those Molotovs. I mean, that just destroyed Infused health. 14-13. 1 round away from drawing it up. XMG getting closer and closer to forcing the draw themselves, not Infused getting it. Infused, of course, on another bye, and I'm getting worried now. Infused do need a bit of luck to force this 15th round, it seems.
Yeah, they do. But as Big said in the last round, let's see where Lady Luck is tilting at the moment. Have Infused got Lady Luck on their side? Or is it going to be XMG? Infused, by the looks of things, more or less not wasting any time. Choo-choo, the Infused train comes in. It's going to be Robin to get that first frag. And all is 1 round to put this game at match point. And yet, Victor's saying this might be it. And very well might. 4 versus 3. Critical with the headshot through the smoke onto Spuds. It's 3 versus 2. It's slight advantage to Infused, but take nothing away from Hoods G and JT, who played very,
very well so far. The nade went into the back of the bomb site, dealing a bit of damage onto Robin. Down goes Robin, the man with 2 frags. Pussy couldn't pull it off. And Jack, the man from Greece, he's come all the way over from Greece to play Counter-Strike. And thank God he has, because that frag, maybe, just maybe, might save the map for Infused.
Infused only need one more round before they win this grand final, and that's all they need. Of course, I said earlier, XMG have too much money in the bank. They're going to be able to buy up every round now, you know, the last 2 rounds here. So it's just down to Infused skill against buys to try win this out. That was the little bit of luck they needed. That B push, the Molotovs not working out this time for XMG, and it did give Infused great access. Danielson and Co with those great crossfires from new boxes and dark spot on the B bomb site. But once again, I mean, it's so close for Infused. They're a grasp away. If they lose this out on overtime, then they'll be pretty pissed off for themselves. I mean, they could have won the final out here now, but will maybe be forced into an overtime, forcing to play once again against XMG. But that first frag coming out from Robin onto Shiki on Banana, leaving Pyle here on the B bomb site on his own, throwing the Molotov through that smoke. It has forced Critical to over rotate. What's wrong with you now? He's okay. I don't know what's happening. So 15-13. Yeah. Whatever. The B push is coming in here. So Pyle at new boxes has to get some frags here, but Robin does get it. Could this be Infused round? Will they win this grand final? Red Snake with the second frag onto Critical. It is HuzG and JT, the final 2 players remaining here. Spuds with a super AK headshot. JT 1 versus 5. If he can pull this off, no, he can't. Red Snake with the final frag. 16-13 in favour of Infused, and Infused have won this grand final at I-51. The Multiplay Counter-Strike channels. What? Channels? Challenge. I feel really good for Infused. I mean, it was so close. They're sitting on 14 rounds for ages, and they finally pulled it out. They've won that best of 5. 3-1.